Hi everybody, I'm Steve.
And I'm LG.
And this is Offsides. And it's a holiday time of year.
That's right. We're going to be traveling home to see our families, eating good food, and of course, football's going to be on all day.
And that's what I like to do to escape from everybody. So we should really pay attention to the football.
So happy Thanksgiving to all of you. We do have some bad news though. This may be our last episode for a while. December looks to be a little bit hectic in our schedule, so maybe we'll meet you again during the playoffs.
But for now, grab yourself some mashed potatoes, some turkey leg, that weird, cranberry that's in a pan. Ooh, it's weird. My brother loves it. And we're going to start this week with a history lesson on the Thanksgiving NFL games.
I bet you didn't know why 2 of the 3 games are always involving the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Why is that?
Well, the Lions have been playing on Thanksgiving since 1934. They were purchased by a radio station owner in Detroit who, as a marketing scheme, was like, hey, let's get the team to play on Thanksgiving. We'll get more people in the seats. We'll get more radio broadcasts. And the game was actually broadcast over 94 stations throughout the country. Although a loss in their debut on Thanksgiving to the undefeated Bears at the time, the Lions did and remain a staple on the Thanksgiving holiday.
Sounded like that owner just wanted to get out of seeing his family in general. And he has a great idea. And look, success.
Hightailed it out of there right to the stadium. It's like, football's better than family.
So the Dallas Cowboys, of course, they run their franchise like a massive business. So when they caught wind of this success in 1966, they had to have their go at it, and they started playing on Thanksgiving, and they've been playing ever since. They've only missed 2 games in that time frame, so they've been playing ever since. So it's those teams all the time. The NFL, however, took them till about 2006 when they realized, hey, this Thanksgiving game, this is working. Let's throw in a night game for everyone. So in 2006, they decided to throw in just a couple of random games, so every year it's been a little bit different.
When it's time for dessert or sick of your family, put on the night game and just get out of there.
So the early game on Thanksgiving, it is the Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions.
The 2 teams met earlier in the season in Week 9, in which Detroit won 22-16 in overtime. I think Detroit at home will indeed beat Minnesota again.
So both teams, Detroit and Minnesota, are tied right now. So they're leading their division and they're tied for it. So this is a serious game come playoffs.
In the second game on Thanksgiving, Washington is traveling to Dallas to face the Cowboys.
In their first meeting this season, they played against each other in Week 2. Dallas won 27-23. It was neck and neck the entire game. Now, Dallas had just lost to the Giants Week 1. So Dak and Ezekiel Elliott really didn't have that kind of mojo that you're seeing now. Ezekiel Elliott had 2 fumbles that game and only rushed for 83 yards. So we've seen him come very far. So I think that this is going to be a huge game for Zeke on the ground. But the Cowboys really need to be careful with Washington's defense and special teams. They had a return touchdown the last game, so if they manage to keep that under control, I think this is a surefire win for Dallas. Another division game, how fun. And for the late game, the Indianapolis Colts host the Pittsburgh Steelers.
In their previous 2 meetings, the Steelers feasted, that's a Thanksgiving joke,
Bing, bing.
on the Colts by winning by a combined score of 52 points. Big Ben threw for 886 yards in those 2 meetings, 10 TDs, 0 picks. I don't even think I have to give you a conclusion.
He's getting extra dessert from his family, that's for sure.
Fat.
As for the rest of the games...
Who do you think?
That we think. Minnesota,
Detroit,
Dallas,
Washington,
Pittsburgh, Buffalo, San Diego, Giants, Atlanta, Tennessee, New Orleans, Miami, Baltimore, Seattle, Oakland, Kansas City, New England,
Green Bay.
So this is the first week in a while that no teams are on bye. We get to enjoy all of the teams, and we really get to see the difference of where the teams are now as opposed to last year. Like, what's happening in the NFC, guys? Our division leaders, the Carolina Panthers, Arizona Cardinals, looking pretty bad.
They did play in the conference championship this year and just have not had up-to-par seasons. Both teams are floating around 500. I just don't see either one of them making the playoffs. And they've just had a big struggle, lots of injuries.
Yeah.
Just not what you like to see as a follow-up Super Bowl contending year.
And how about those Green Bay Packers? No one could have guessed that they would be doing this poorly. I'm kind of waiting for Aaron Rodgers to give the whole relax speech, but I think it's a little bit too late.
He's doing just fine. He'll be just fine.
We got to give a special salute to all of our men down. And now, your favorite part of the show.
Take it away, Burt.
Tennessee. All right, Burt. I like it. Tennessee is playing in Chicago this week.
And it's a good thing that the Cubs won the World Series because the Bears are abysmal this year.
Ooh, I know.
Hot 2-8. The Bears just will not contest in this game. Cutler just went down with a shoulder injury, which is probably means his season is done. Mariota has 0 picks in the red zone this year. I like Tennessee.
I like Tennessee. I think Mariota has been looking sharp. He's a young kid. I think he's really improving this franchise. And I do have one friend who's a Tennessee fan, so I really need to give a shout out to my friend Shane. What's going on, Shane? Hope you have a great week. And that about wraps it up for our Offsides Thanksgiving edition.
Enjoy your turkey, enjoy your mashed potatoes, and we will see you back for the playoffs.
We want you to know that we are thankful for you every day, not just today.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, I'm Steve.
And I'm LG. See ya.